Brewster here, and welcome to our new website. Wanted to take a second and show you some of the gear that I use live. Come on this way. These are my two Fender Strats that I take on the road. I do have more of these at home, and we will be showing more of these on the rest of the website. A 57 custom shop reissue. It's called a Heavy Relic, which means it looks old, but it's new. And it's amazing that you actually have to pay extra to make stuff look old nowadays. Except aging, that's free. Yeah, so you can see like the back of the neck is kind of sanded down, so it just feels nice and smooth. It's kind of like wearing an old pair of shoes. So it looks all aged. Isn't that cool? Got DiMarzio virtual vintage pickups. This is an Area 61 in the bridge, and then these are Area 58s in the neck and middle with a 5-way switch. And then the thing I do is there's this tone pot is only connected to the neck pickup. Nothing is connected to the middle. I like that one to be wide open. And then this rear tone pot is connected to the bridge pickup. And I usually play with that tone pot on about 5 or 6, and that just rolls off some of the real sharp top end and balances the top end between the bridge and the neck. So that's my standard setup there. Then I like to have a backup that's exactly what I normally use. That way if I break a string, I can switch to something that feels the same. So this is, again, a 57 reissue custom shop. Now that one, the Sunburst one I bought at Guitar Center actually, and this one I had Fender make for me. And same deal. Same kind of sanded back of the neck, and just feels great. Really, really great guitar. So thank you to Mike Eldridge and the boys over at the custom shop for this one. And I'll kind of just alternate between those depending on what kind of mood I'm in for the day. And then as far as my guitar rig, now a lot of people come up and ask me, how do you get your sound? I should clarify this by saying I'm actually a studio engineer, and so I spend a lot of time tweaking these sounds and really, working in the studio to try to see what kind of sounds I can get and then apply those to the live environment. And so a lot of folks will say, what do you use for your sound? And then when I tell them, they'll go, that's impossible. But I'll show you exactly what I'm using, and you can check it out for yourself. So this is my live guitar rig. These are the new Line 6 Pod X3 Lives. One of them is for backup. One of them is my main one. So this is my main one, and that one's my backup. And as you can see down here, if you get close up, I am taking a direct line right to the PA. Then I run this line here into the front of, here we're using a Vox AC30. Sometimes I'll use a Marshall half stack or a couple of half stacks, but those are only for stage volume. You actually don't hear those in the PA at all. That is what you're hearing in the PA, ladies and gentlemen. Using stock patches, I definitely will say that, and so I found a good combination between my guitars and the patches that I'm using. Then if anything happens to go wrong with this one, we just switch these cables over to the backup and we're good to go. So there you have it. I'm Lincoln Brewster, and that's my story.